CSR is a 32-bit control and status register tucked away deep inside the physical die of the processor. It's dedicated entirely to managing the floating point unit.
So during normal, pristine gameplay, when the math is clean and the physics are stable, the 32 individual electrical switches on this relay rest peacefully in the 0 or off position.
But the absolute microsecond that the CPU is forced into that 0/0 singularity, it silently reaches down into that hidden underground relay and it violently flips a very specific switch.
It targets bit 0.
Yes, bit 0, which is officially designated as the invalid operation flag, and it physically snaps the electrical state of that bit from a 0 to a 1.
This acts as a secret physical diary entry, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that a mathematical crime just took place in the silicon.
The processing pipeline keeps moving, the frame rate stays high, the seeker mines keep exploding on the screen, but the undeniable evidence of the singularity is logged in the basement.
And what's truly fascinating in these source documents is that this underground relay isn't just a passive diary for logging errors. It also actively dictates the rules of engagement for how the hardware handles specific types of numbers.
Which introduces a concept called subnormal numbers.
Right. And these are controlled by two other specific switches in that same relay, DAZ and FTZ.
DAZ stands for denormals are 0, and FTZ stands for flush to 0. These are critical for maintaining the illusion of a smooth digital reality. Subnormal numbers are values that have become so incredibly close to absolute 0 that they fall completely outside the normal standardized precision range of the floating point format we discussed earlier.
They're just too small.
They are simply too microscopic for the regular lightning-fast hardware circuits to process natively.
I really want to paint a vivid picture of this happening in the game. Imagine you and your squad have just completed a grueling stronghold and defeated an elite, heavily armored boss.
The best part.
The boss drops a massive pile of high-tier loot. You have visual loot drops, weapon crates, and resource caches, all spawning, bouncing, and rolling across the uneven, debris-filled asphalt.
Now, as those physical objects bounce and lose momentum due to the simulated friction of the ground, their velocity vectors get smaller and smaller and smaller.
The numbers drop.
Eventually, the numbers representing that rolling speed become subnormal. Because the primary CPU circuitry can't handle the complex bit shifting required to process numbers that small, the CPU panics.
It realizes its fast circuits can't do the math.
So it falls back to a massive safety net called microcode.
And microcode is essentially a set of tiny, incredibly slow software routines hard-coded directly into the processor's read-only memory, right?